Especially Kevin and Allie. Never.
As you were all falling out of the sky. And thankfully Leo had the fly spell cast on him. Otherwise, he would have fallen to his death.
Cora just got influenced even further about, yep, these wings were the correct choice.
Because unfortunately, Leo, I think, is the only person that doesn't have a way to fly on his own.
Just slow fall, which doesn't count for anything.
Well, yeah, slow fall, yeah, but it...
Which kind of requires you to grab onto something to slow your fall.
Well,
actually, no,
also,
I don't. Actually, no, I take it back. I don't remember if 5th edition has that, or that kind of tidbit.
So it doesn't. I don't think it has that. But the thing about that is, and I'm gonna pull it up, just because I'm trying to remember it personally. I think it only lasts a certain number of feet, and you would have been falling 10,000 feet.
Depends on his monk level.
Even
at his level, probably would only been like 40 feet.
Yeah, because he only has, I think, like, I want to say like 8 levels of monk
7
at the most. 7.
So you wouldn't have been. So you wouldn't have been falling the equivalent of 10,000 feet. It would have been 19,960 feet.
You can reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level, so up to 35 HP. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, when it comes to the 10,000 feet, I don't stop at 20 d6 like some books recommend. I will roll 10,000 d6.
Then you just have to have an ability that says if you take X amount of damage, he just drops you to 1.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Leo does not have that ability. Unfortunately, Leo doesn't have that ability. If Leo had fallen, honestly, like, if any of you fell and had no way to stop your fall, you would be dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. From 10,000 feet.
The subscriber would have saved him.
I don't know. I'd have to think on that part. Like, I don't know if he would say, like, I feel like that's kind of a potentially stupid way to die, and he'd be kind of laughing at that, but I don't know.
Oh. That's your king right there, game.
Yeah, but Leo doesn't know. But Leo wants to die, so he's actually fine with that, so it wouldn't matter.
Leo also wants to die, so it's like... Anyways, so at this point, the 4 of you plus Azalea
and Clunk
all have... Well, Clunk was already still on your ship. The 5 of you have just landed back on the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
I believe Core, you would be last, just based on how your flight works.
Yep, I know. And I don't have full power of flight yet, so it does take me a while.
Yeah. So it Sachi, Farina, Leo, you all get back, and it takes probably about 10 minutes for Core to finally get back onto the ship.
I'm enjoying myself.
And at this point, all the enemy vampirates that were on the ship have been dispatched by your crew members. Even the non-leveled crew members did help some. They didn't do as much as probably the ones with actual player class levels, but they still were able to contribute, and they all survived.
Good for them.
Which means your favorite lizard folk's still alive.
Oh, Malik.
Yep.
And he just got a feast.
Well, all the you notice that the vampirates turn to ash whenever they're
And he
killed.
just got a feast.
Yeah, he is eating the. He tries to eat some of the ash, and he's like,
Hey, Malik, quick question.
yes.
Would you be mad if you died?
I would be mad that I wouldn't get to eat myself.
No. But you die, but then I'd bring you back, even stronger and with a bigger stomach.
Don't answer that.
He's thinking about it, but but also his eye, he's got those lizard eyes, so they're kind of staring in two different directions.
Yeah. Oh, and if I kill you, you can eat your former body.
I will consider it, but not now.
Oh,
I have
okay.
food. I have food to eat.
Fair enough.
As he goes back, gagging on ashes.
Let me hang on. I gotta check something. But what are well, what are you guys doing now that you're back on your ship?
Where were we going, or why were we on the ship in the first place?
We're going to high
We're
ship.
headed
You're traveling. You're still
towards-
traveling
Going to
towards
find your
Taishir.
dad.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, he's still around.
Yeah. We're heading to High Shear.
Oh fuck yeah! Did we leave from the robot place? Mechanist?
Mechanist.
Yeah, Mechanist. Yeah.
Oh, I
We're
see. Okay.
slowly,
Oh,
we're
I see where we're
slowly
going.
making our way over there.
Okay. Dope.
Hey, Sachi, can you roll me a con save?
Ugh. For what?
We'll see.
Oh, that's a pretty damn good concept.
Dang it.
So you did not become a vampire.
No. You felt yourself start to shrink, but you were able to stop it.
What the
And
fuck?
Clunk just snaps his fingers.
Huh? What? Where am I? Who are you? Where's Turtle Boy?
Right here. Standing.
Oh, hey.
Are you
That was
here,
weird.
Sachi?
Yeah,
Did you inhale too many vampire ashes in our fight?
Somebody. I was in a dark alley recently, and somebody gave me some weird stuff, and I took one, and now I don't know what's real anymore.
That's about right.
Who tried to shrink? Did someone just try to do something to me?
Roll perception check. Let's see if his stealth can beat you. Oh, yeah, you don't see any. You don't see what
He
happens.
should do it with disadvantage because he snaps his fucking fingers.
Well, you were talking to Turtle Boy.
No, I did that afterwards.
Well, he still beat you.
Okay. Very suspicious.
I'll say Core and Leo, you do notice.
Core doesn't care. Core's more interested in kind of compiling information about how the wings work during combat and applying that to the upgrades.
I will say it's about 2 minutes you guys eventually, well, you guys actually would have heard this already before Core got back on. You would have heard the enemy ship crash and explode on the ground.
We fucked that shit up.
Especially considering we
was
heard it
fun.
from 10,000 feet away.
Yeah, fun fact, based on how my falling rules work, because like if you don't have a way to stop yourself from falling, you will fall 500 feet per 6 seconds. It takes about 2 minutes to hit the ground.
Oh, then. Should we hold a funeral for the vampires?
They were already dead.
Oh, okay.
I
Ever
blame
have
you.
funerals for any of our other people?
We held a funeral for the Turtle Boy's dead rat father.
We didn't kill him.
Didn't we though? Didn't we?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Just feels like it.
But at this time, was there anything you guys wanted to do, or talk to people for the rest of this day?
Kind of sick of these guys, for being honest. I don't like the crews, and ever since they revolted on us. Clunk is kind of a pussy. I really only like Azalea.
I thought you were getting along with Clunk.
He's always a little bitch. He's always hiding behind me. He's always complaining about something. No offense, Clunk.
He's right there.
He's a little bitch. He's already. Wait, is he behind me? No, I'm in front of you. Oh. Well, he's a really big bitch. You know that?
We cool though, right? Clunk?
Oh, what did you? Sorry.
I said we cool. We cool.
One sec. He kicks you in the back of the shin. Hey! Now we're good.
Oh, okay. How much damage is
What is this strength score?
that?
You're the one that made us
You
that made them come with us, Sachi, so you should be cool with them.
You take 2 points damage.
Jesus, sorry.
He doesn't have much of a strength score, so you're.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's usually so unless you have proficiency in unarmed attacks, which technically everybody does, but unless you get like extra, like if you take a feat or a fighting style that gives you a higher roll, it's usually just 1 plus whatever your strength modifier is. So, for example, Clunk only has a +1 strength, so he gets 1 + 1. But like Core, who has like the Giant's belt on,
+6, baby.
yeah, so he could do like 7 points of damage with a punch. Now Leo, being a
In
monk,
all honesty,
he gets extra stuff.
Technically, though, I wouldn't punch. I would use slam. So, which is effectively the same thing, except this has a actual. Actually, I guess picture it more as like punching versus like bringing down my entire arm like a hammer arm move or something like that. It's basically the same thing, but I get since it's considered a natural attack, I kind of get halfway between what the monk has and just like featherlight slap on the chest.
Okay,
But-
I'm gonna head out now.
What did Sachi do?
Oh wait, no, wrong one.
Greater
I meant to do regular invisibility.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out now.
Okay. Sachi disappears.
But I don't go anywhere. I just stay in the exact same place.
Does he have that spell? Dang it, he doesn't have it prepared. Yeah, you guys, like, Sachi's invisible, but you all know she's still there.
Wait, how did they know?
Well, okay, roll a stealth check with advantage. See if you
Okay.
beat their passives.
Got this shit.
I mean, you probably have most of them. You're only trying to beat mine, and Core doesn't care.
I mean,
So-
Leo is a pretty high. Yeah, Leo's beats you. Leo's
Shit.
and Core's beats you.
Damn.
I think you beat Farina though. Just
Although Farina-
barely.
Although honestly,
Farina has
Farina's
an
still like
18.
a amateur. You have to use magic.
Yeah, you have to use magic. Watch this. Farina, while you guys are just staring at her, which we did find out she has advantage on all stealth checks, so that is a 30. So like, Corey,
would
you
it be
were
dis-
looking at Corey,
would
you
it
were
be
looking straight
disadvantaged
at
because
her.
they're actually looking at her?
No.
This is the Batman routine.
Yeah, Corey, you were looking right at her, and she just disappeared.
I mean, I like an eye or two away from a crown of eyes. I'm looking at everybody.
So when will we get to High Shear?
So, you guys, Carly pulls out the map for you all, being your navigator. It looks like we'll be there in about 8 days.
Are we there yet?
Well, technically, Leo, you're the one who typically drives the ship. Are we there yet?
He's
No,
the
we're not there
helmsman.
Yeah, he's the helmsman.
Oh, are we there yet?
Turn the ship around. Fuckers.
Burn the ship around.
We're going to find your dad. It's very important. We're going as fast as we can.
Oh, okay.
So, what we're gonna do for the 8 days, because that's just, in my world, that's just under a week. You guys will get some downtime. Core, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that by the time you reach High Shear, you will finish your wings.
Yay.
Because,
now I have to go grab that rule set to put it in place.
well, I'm doing that because honestly, the rule set for the stage you were at last time is just super complicated, and I'd rather you just have flight in general.
I know. It's like I said, it's kind of that it's designed to be that mid-tier between like you have powered flight, but you really can't use it like powered flight. So the first one is just easy. It's like you can glide. All right, so let's see. So when it comes to speed, are you putting me at 30 feet or 60 feet?
Let's do your speed. So like your base
Okay.
speed. So like 30 feet. Just
So-
I don't want to make you too powerful.
Have me turn on Spirit Guardians. Wee! Wee!
But would there be anything else Core would want to do, or anyone he would talk to during that time?
He'd be more focused on like the wings, in all honesty. So unless someone comes up to him or something around him like takes his attention away, that's about it.
All right. So let's go. Let's see. Let's do Leo first. Leo.
Are we there yet?
Unfortunately, that misses.
Yeah. I'm still looking ahead, steering. I just gotta swat my hand back there. Like, get the fuck away.
Yeah, Sachi, you duck and just barely avoid it.
Leo is prepped and prepared and keeping himself mentally. Because
Okay.
everything that he's been working towards is a high issue, and we're gonna find out when we get there.
Okay. So is there anybody you would want to talk to or anything like that, or are you just focused on that?
I'm just focused on that because I know I'm gonna have to have a chat with Sachi at some point, and that doesn't have to be right now.
Talk to me.
Sachi, what are we gonna do when we find your dad?
I'm probably gonna punch him in the face.
Is that all we're gonna do?
I'd hope. I mean, not kill him, preferably.
Can I punch him in the face?
Uh,
Or we just see how it goes?
yeah. Well, you know.
Alright, good first steps. We'll go from there.
Do you want to punch me in the face? Sometimes it feels like you do.
More than sometimes, but not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's very considerate of you.
Now let me drive. Go to something else.
Okay. Clock.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. Bye.
Oh. Well, okay. And he walks up. All right. Sachi, what are you doing with your 8 days of travel?
I just did it. I talked to Clunk.
That's it?
During one of those days, I'll say
Clunk,
I will. You know what I'll do? Actually, during one of the nights when Turtle Boy's asleep, I'm going to try and sneak into his room.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
So,
And I'm bringing the
Ye-
baby lotion.
Jesus Christ.
okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. I need to check one thing because I'm trying to remember what things Leo has.
There's only
So
one thing I want. There's only one thing. You don't gotta look for all that.
Well, it's more of I'm looking to see if he has a certain. Okay. Okay, you do not. Okay, Leo does not have what I was wondering about.
Okay.
He has the appropriate thing to get it. He has the basically Leo has the Pact of the Tome. He does not have the one Eldritch invocation that makes it to where he doesn't have to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a second
Because
tier
there's-
choice. I didn't get there.
Because there's so many better
pretty
ones
good.
than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna say Leo would be sleeping.
Mhm.
So we're gonna say that as far as his passive perception, I'm gonna take away 5 because he is asleep and unconscious.
I will.
So
I mean, I'll have advantage anyway, but I will have also cast invisibility.
Okay, so he's sitting at a 14. You need to beat a 14 for
Okay.
him to not hear you.
Stealth. Ooh, okay.
Okay, so 25. So one night you hang on, I need sneaking music.
I was thinking of the Pink Panther. Pink Panther. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It started close.
So Sachi, during one of the nights, you very quietly, with the dexterity of a cat, managed to tiptoe your way into. Well, actually, describe how Sachi would sneak.
You know how like in Tom and Jerry when he has like his hands are kind of like curled and he's going like on his tiptoes like that?
Yes.
Yes, like that.
Okay, so you kind of ding 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 ding.
Oh, you know what? This is how I'm sneaking.
Oh. Yeah, you kind of slide, like slink and slunk into his room, pulling, kind of very carefully opening his door to not make a sound.
Hmm.
And you start. What do?
I mainly start looking for his phone.
Okay. I will say, roll me an investigation or perception check.
Okay, I have a perception. If investigation's better. Okay.
While
Oh!
okay. Game, can you message me where Leo would be keeping that? Just private message me.
Yeah.
I have in a shell. That'd be a tough one.
I have a feeling I know where it's at, but I want to be. I want him to tell me, but I don't want you to know out of game. Okay, good to know. All right. So you're looking around. You honestly, he barely has anything in his room. You don't know where he keeps anything. Like, honestly, this room looks barely used beyond him sleeping on the bed.
That sounds about right.
Leo, how do you sleep? Because do you pull yourself into your shell?
Yeah, that probably seems most comfortable.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
So yeah,
Do you even need a bed?
you're not.
I said, does Leo even need a bed?
Not really.
That's a good question. Yeah. I think he's honestly still on the bed, but he probably doesn't necessarily need one. Um. So what? So currently, you look around and you're like, I don't see it anywhere.
If I were a magical arcane phone, where would I be?
Are you talking out loud?
No, of course not. Not that fucking
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
Is there any? So it's not within like eyesight at all. Like as soon as I enter.
Yeah, it is not an eyesight or anything.
Okay. Is it like what's the furniture here? Is it just a bed or something?
Leo, what does your room look like?
I imagine I have a bed and like a nightstand next to it. I put some things on, but that's about it.
So it's not on the nightstand.
Yeah, you kind of look on the nightstand. You look in the nightstand. Not there.
Okay. I guess I'll take a peek in the shell.
Okay. I'm trying to think how to do this. All right. I will say.
Oh, did I
me-
check his bag as well? I mean, could it not also?
Oh
take
yeah,
his
he
bag?
has a bag of holding too.
Yeah.
You kind of. I'll say. You looking in his bag of holding. You do not find it there either.
Okay. So is the only place I haven't checked is the shell in this room?
Based on how he described it, yeah.
Okay.
Unless
well,
unless it's under the mattress or something, but
that's true. I don't have anything to help me here, huh? I'm just looking at.
It's all me money under the mattress.
It's at home under your mattress. Curse you, Squidward! Or curse you, Mr. Squidward! Here, I will be gracious and look at your spell list to see if you have anything. I don't think you do.
Here, this is Game of Sleep.
Except he's in the shell. Yeah, I don't think you have anything that could. I don't think you have any spells that could help you.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. I don't think you have any items either that like would help you.
Mhm.
So what I will say. Do you still want to try to check his shell?
Is there nowhere else to check in the room?
That is, yeah, as far as you can tell.
And
With that investigation check.
What if I do perception check?
You can certainly try. I'll allow it.
Okay. Are you kidding me?
Is Leo even in the room?
Where am I? Who is this?
Sachi's in Core's workshop somehow.
Core's just watching her with one of his eyes. She thinks she's going to. It's like, then she's like, "Okay, turtle boy, I'm here." You hear the heavy hammering of metal. Does the cat realize this? I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Back to back fucking wins.
I will say, if you want to check the shell, I will say you can roll. You're gonna have to roll 2 rolls.
Okay.
The first roll is gonna be a sleight of hand check, and
Okay.
Leo is gonna roll a con save to see if he
Yeah.
wakes up.
And that's with advantage.
I think it's.
Wait, because he's
I think
asleep.
the sleight of hand.
And he's a heavy sleeper.
I'm gonna say the sleight of hand check is not gonna be advantage because you are like putting your hands on him. So you're gonna roll that. You're gonna roll a sleight of hand check, and you need to roll, and he's going to roll a con save to see if he wakes up.
Okay, he has to roll
And
first though.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah,
Oh.
I say extra heavy. sleeper.
Okay.
Well, you
All
rolled
right.
higher than your natural one.
Yep.
That's right, you beat me there.
So currently Leo has not woken up from you touching his shell or putting your hand inside.
Mhm.
So I guess. Oh my goodness, this is so weird. I will say, roll me. I'm not gonna have you roll perception check because there's not really a way for you to look inside the shell. I will say you will need to roll a investigation check with. I'm gonna say with disadvantage
Disadvantage?
because
Well,
you're
yeah,
kind of.
You're basically just sticking your hand in his shell and start feeling around. Nope. 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 Woo! Nope. 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 Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said, wait, what am I rolling?
Investigation with disadvantage.
Okay, come on. I mean, if I got 2 1s in a row, surely I can get 2 20s, right?
I mean, if you.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to roll. I have to roll
game just
severity on
doesn't-
that one.
The game just doesn't want you to find this.
Apparently.
All right. I'm rolling
Games
severity
just
on this.
hack the
Yeah.
website.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
It's low severity,
Yay.
so you do not you're not gonna necessarily wake him up. However,
Okay.
you're feeling around.
Come
and
on,
you
with 3 fails, he should wake up.
No, well, that's the investigative perception didn't affect him, but
No,
sleight-
if she fails another investigate, if she tries to roll again and she fails again, then she will probably automatically have high severity.
Okay.
Everyone just went silent.
Did we lose Matt? I think
All
we
right.
lost Matt.
So yeah. So you kind of feel around. And you're like,
Gavin!
what?
I said I think we lost Matt.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we.
I think his headphones might have burnt out or something.
Oh no.
Although this is lore accurate. What color's your bandana game?
I don't think I wear a bandana.
Oh, well now the fuck are you a Ninja Turtle?
It's copyright, Kevin.
Okay.
All right. So, well, I'm sure I mean, for this we don't necessarily need Matt at the moment, so we'll
That's true.
continue.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be able to get back on.
Hmm.
But you kind of feel around in the shell, and you kind of feel what you hope is his shoulder,
Okay.
his elbow,
Maybe I should have brought the baby oil.
and you kind of you find his face. Oh, there we go.
What happened?
I heard Matt just a moment ago, but maybe
Maybe you're
he
imagining.
can't hear us. But you eventually you can't find it.
Okay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
All right, I will another one with disadvantage.
Investigation. Is this not
Yep,
a slight? I
investigation.
guess yeah, because that's slight answer start. Okay, investigation. Oh, thank Christ!
Okay.
Finally.
All right. So
I still haven't
7.
rolled above average. It's just been
There we
either
go.
incredibly below average or just average.
And back.
Matt. Okay, Matt's back. Yay.
Yay, Matt's back.
All
So
right.
you found something you haven't want to found in there yet?
So eventually you're like, where could it be? And finally you feel the familiar texture of metal.
Hmm.
Now, you've grabbed hold of
Jesus
it.
Christ. Okay.
You put us in this situation.
Where is it? Where it's like stuck? Is it stuck between its fucking ass cheeks?
Where? Good question, Leo. Where would it be?
I assume I'm just laying on top of it. I don't think it's stuck in my ass cheeks.
So yeah, it's under it's under his chest.
Okay.
So now comes the tricky part.
Yay.
You need to roll another sleight of hand check
Okay.
versus Leo's con save, and I will be giving him advantage on this.
Okay, but I'm just rolling normal.
You're rolling normal, yes. I'm
Okay.
giving him advantage because you've already been touching him a bunch, and that could, you know.
Okay. He has to go first though. Oh no! The cards. Look at this shit! I rolled 3 natural ones. You rolled an 18 and a 20.
All right,
It's my luck today.
Leo. you kind of like you kind of groggily squint your eyes open as Sachi is sliding.
I'm invisible. I'm
your
invisible.
tab. Oh, your tab. Okay, you didn't tell me that before, but I'll allow it.
Yes, I did. I said I was gonna cast invisibility before I entered.
Okay. You see your tablet kind of moving on its own, and it seems to be kind of sliding out from under you. What do you do?
I grab it and pull it back in and swing at whatever's right there, pulling on it.
Okay. I need you both to roll. I need you both to roll me athletics checks.
Okay.
Competing athletics checks.
Okay. Whew.
Okay, in a surprising turn of events, Leo, you kind of are like gearing to like pull the person in and swing on them, but they pull back and they're like, whatever's pulling this thing is strong. It is at least at that moment stronger than you.
Because I just woke up.
Well, also, I mean, also looking at you guys as oh wait, actually, Sachi has jack of all trades. That's why it's so high.
Yeah.
I just realized that. I think you both probably have the same strength. It's just Sachi has a boost. But it is I will say it is pulled out of your shell, and now it is floating in the air. Sachi, you have hold of it.
I'm immediately using teleport.
You're using the teleportation.
Yeah, the helm, yeah.
Okay, I will say. Okay, I'm gonna say both. How do I play this? Do I make you guys roll initiative? I'm gonna say roll initiative, both of you. Okay, Leo, you're up first. You're gonna get one chance before Sachi is able to teleport. I will say it will take half of your move. Wait, hang on, because you're in your shell. What is it? I need to look at what it takes to get out of your shell.
A lot of
Take
that's
your
a whole action at least, probably 2 actions.
You can withdraw into your shell as an action until you emerge. The only action you can take is a bonus action to emerge from your shell. So it is a bonus action for him to come out.
Son of a bitch.
So Leo, you're you are out. You are able. What do you do?
Also, it's dark, so he doesn't have dark vision. Take that into account.
That's true. Let's let him decide what he's gonna do.
Yes, I do. I have my double sight. I can see in the dark.
Oh, okay, damn it.
Oh, that's right. You do. I forgot. I read that just a moment ago. Yeah, he actually can see in magical darkness too.
Okay. Jesus.
What? Okay. Okay, that's 3 Eldritch Blasts. Sachi, I'm assuming the 13 misses, but the 2 19s are gonna hit you.
Yes, they will.
Okay, Sachi, you take 23 points of force damage.
Oh, since we're gonna yell, Sachi, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry. I have to do this. Well, you hit me, so I assume that takes away my invisibility, right?
That's
No,
well,
it
that's
doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
Oh, does
you
it?
have to you have to attack or use a Yeah,
What
you
do you
have to
think?
attack
What do you
or
think?
cast a
What do you
spell.
think? So I guess using teleportation.
Casting a spell or attacking causes the invisibility to shut down.
Would you think the helm teleportation get rid of the invisibility?
It would, but not until your turn.
Okay. All right.
And
That's
he
fair.
wouldn't be. There's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Turtle Boy.
All right. Sachi, where are you teleporting to?
Take me back to Frank Flask.
Okay. You're not going to a teleportation circle. Let me pull up
I have a
teleport.
cheese. I have a cheese.
Oh, that's true. You do. Okay, so you have an associated object, so you are able to. You suddenly saw Leo in front of your eyes. You kind of see Sachi flicker back into existence, holding the tablet, and she disappears. Sachi,
That's how
within
it's
the
gonna be.
next moment, however,
Uh-oh.
I wasn't prepared to do this, but I mean, I'm ready to improv. Nope, I don't need that. I don't need fight music. I need something good.
Here comes the fucking subscriber again.
No, I need something really good. No. Wait, go back. That'll work. Sachi, you've grabbed the tablet. You successfully took it.
I did.
Or did you?
Huh?
As you teleport away, you find yourself for a moment, you can see Frank Flask's, the rooms in Frank Flask's house, but then they fade away.
Where am I?
You find yourself floating in this bright white space. Naughty, naughty little kitty.
Is that you? Subscriber?
You turn and you see him, eyebrow twitching, smiling, but definitely not a happy smile.
Why can't you just leave me alone? Why can't you just leave me and Turtle Boy alone?
You're trying to get in my way. I cannot have that.
What are you gonna do, huh?
What am I going to do? If I let you go back now, you're just gonna keep being a thorn in my side.
But you need me. Because I'm the only one who can find my father. Turtle Boy won't be able to find him on his own.
That's very true. And he's kind of like scratching his chin. And then he kind of sneers. Maybe. I think a little bit of punishment is in order. I still need you. But I think stealing is a crime after all. I do not think.
Oh, we've done way worse. You've done way worse.
But I think it's time you learn a lesson about who the bigger person is. And he's gonna see you soon.
Huh?
And he's gonna snap. Leo. Just as Sachi disappeared, suddenly she reappears. But something's weird. Sachi, you feel yourself getting smaller.
What's happening?
But not just smaller, younger.
Huh?
How old is Sachi currently?
22?
Okay. In a matter of moments, Sachi shrinks to the size and age of an 11-year-old.
What's going on?
Everything's bigger. You don't feel as confident as you used to feel. You feel scared. So small.
Turtle Boy, when did everything get so big?
Leo's much bigger.
What did you do, Sachi? What happened?
Oh.
No, that's fine. That's okay. I was trying to stop this. The subscriber. He's here. He's gonna take the world over, and I was trying to put an end to this. But when I tried to teleport away, I got teleported into his dimension, and I don't know what happened to me.
We know you're okay with killing children. It's a good thing I'm a step above that.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said we all know you're okay with killing children. It's a good thing I'm a step above that.
I didn't kill any children. That was all.
But you're okay with covering up the murder.
Oh, I may have been complicit, but I was trying to stop this. Turtle Boy, the subscriber is evil.
You don't know.
You
don't know what's going to happen. You're just a stupid kid. Now you really are a stupid kid.
I'm an adult. I'm a grown adult.
Just give me it back.
Can't. Here, take it.
Now this time
Yeah,
we won't
but-
have fights or words. But next time, there's a line.
What? Fix me.
And I'm not going to murder a child.
Fix me.
Maybe when you're an adult, I'll murder you.
Fix me.
Yeah, you've got like 9 years. That's fine. I don't know how to fix you. That's not my job.
Core.
Don't come
My
in my
core's
room
not here.
again, either.
Core.
What's going on?
Core. Farina. Help.
It's at that moment with all the noise because you guys' rooms are close together. Core and Farina, you hear what sounds like a child crying.
Did we have children on board?
It's a stowaway. We can throw it over.
Not that you know of.
Help me, Farina.
Who are you?
What do you mean? It's me, Sachi.
Farina, you see,
Right.
you kind of realize it is Sachi, but she's like a lot younger, a lot smaller.
What did you do?
The subscriber did this to me.
I think more you did it to yourself, trying to steal from me.
Question. Does Farina even know who the hell the subscriber is?
Yeah, because you helped me. You helped me. Remember, we talked to the Raven Queen about the subscriber.
Right, yeah, I think I did, yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember.
No.
Core.
Right, yeah. Okay,
Well,
okay,
I don't imagine Core is gonna come to this Forge, but
Probably not, but
yeah. I will say, Farina, in a moment, your clothes resize to your current.
Farina?
Although they look much.
Farina? What?
Oh, sorry. Sachi, your clothes
Right.
fit. Your clothes shrink to fit your current, but in kind of a weird twist of fate, they're more age appropriate now. They get transformed to look like what an 11-year-old would wear.
Okay. It's not like I was dressing slutty before.
Also, your tattoo is like your tattoo, which was once Frank Flask, is now like a little, like one of those little temporary tattoos, like a little butterfly tattoo on your shoulder.
No, not Frank Flask.
Your hair is tied into little pigtails.
I'm 11. I'm not fucking 5.
Fine. But yeah, you don't know how to fix this.
Help! Help! Please help!
Your father will actually love you again since you're a little child now. Just
Ironically,
abandoned you.
this is around the age he abandoned me at.
So let's refresh his memory why he abandoned you, why he's such a terrible father,
No.
and why you shouldn't care about him.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you should care about the subscriber.
Is
I have
this
no reason not to.
permanent?
I don't know.
Do you have a potion for this? Do you want it?
How many? I mean, I kind of need a lot of those potions to get myself back.
Let me check how many I have. I just have the numbers right
Yeah,
now.
I'm looking for the potions you're thinking of.
Turtle Boy, how many do you have?
I'm not helping you.
It's
Just
it's
come, Turtle
40
Boy!
it's 47 is the one that you're looking for.
You could all get out of my room and let me go back to sleep.
You going? You can't come out of your room.
I have no
I have
interest in
two of
helping.
them.
Yeah, it's not hard. You kind of just lift Sachi by the scruff and just kind of toss her out the room.
Slam my door in the face.
Well, I have two potions that can age you up to 10 years.
Oh,
But
wait,
it's
really?
random. Yeah.
Oh, can I try one and see where it puts me?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Dope.
All right,
Okay.
I need you to roll me a d10.
Hope you roll 2 1s.
All right.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't roll another one.
Sachi, as you drink the potion, you feel yourself growing older and taller. And for a moment, you're like, oh, yes, I'm really close to my regular age. But then you start shrinking again.
What? What?
And after a moment, you're even younger.
What?
How old?
You're now 5 years old.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
You, Farina, you now see a kindergarten of Sachi in front of you.
Here, now I can have those fucking pigtails.
Yeah, now you
Oh.
have pigtails.
That did not work
This
as
is
planned.
I
This
did
is
not
really
realize
insane.
that organics actually can age backwards. How did you initiate this?
I tried to get rid of Turtle Boy's phone, and then this happened, and then Farina gave me a potion, and now I'm even smaller.
Do you want to
So
try
any
that?
living creature that touches the phone ages backwards. That is a
Do you
very
want to?
good. That is a
Do
very
you want
good
to age
note. Thank you.
backwards? Do you want to get younger?
Aging backwards would accomplish nothing for me. Like aging forward accomplishes very little.
This
Do you
is.
want to try that in reverse? Because I have a potion that does the opposite.
I don't.
I'm a little worried.
Core, can you roll me a religion check, please?
I guess.
Actually, Farina, you too. You both
Can I-
are kind of in this. This is not something you would know.
Yeah,
gonna go
I'm
ahead
not
and tell
religious. I'm not religious at all.
1 second.
Yeah, one. So advantage.
Okay, so 13.
Yeah, no, I have to relaunch it for some reason.
You're good.
Core. Loading 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Religion.
It's not bad.
Okay. Farina, you think about it. It's weird that the potion didn't work. I mean, it
Or worked
worked,
in reverse.
but then it worked, but it's almost like she was punished for using it. And then Core, you kind of think about it, and oh, she's cursed.
Well, that's less interesting. Cat, why didn't you just tell me that you were cursed?
I didn't know I was cursed. This is very inconvenient for me. I
Yes.
can't.
Well,
I can't.
it's very inconvenient for me as well because you actually got me hoping that I would find out something new. This is just something old.
Okay, well, can you fix it? Can anybody fix it?
Remove curse. Is that 5th level spell?
It's a 3rd level spell. However, depending
I don't
upon the
have.
power, you
I
would have to
definitely
have
don't
it
have it
prepared.
on me.
Yeah, you'd have to prepare it the next morning.
Oh, but you can have it ready.
Yes. Tomorrow morning. At the moment, I can only layer another curse on top of that.
I'd rather not. Tempting as that sounds, I think we'll
'Cause
just wait for the remove curse.
I do have bestow curse prepared.
Oh no. Yeah, so but the thing about remove curse is it is one of those ones where depending upon the power of the curse, it will wait, hang on. Actually, I could be wrong because I feel like I may still have you do this, but I can't remember if it's one of those ones where you have to like roll. Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, it just removes a curse. Okay. I may do something with it. But yeah. So, unfortunately, Sachi, you were stuck as a 5-year-old at least until morning.
I want my mommy.
Clunk kind of and Azalea come out of the rooms. What the heck is going on here? And
Cluck!
he looks and he sees us him. He's. I'm gonna see if he can control himself not to laugh. Oh, Sachi, you look younger than usual.
Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as fuck.
Sorry. Sachi, you try to cast the spell. Doesn't work.
That's bullshit.
You didn't have 6th level spells when you were.
Oh shit. Let me know, poopy.
Let me see if Azalea has remove curse. I doubt it, but yeah, she does not.
Okay.
Well, I guess
She
we'll
can.
just.
Sorry, little one, I don't have it prepared, but we
Hey,
can.
mommy, lift me. Hold me.
Azalea will pick you up, and
Oh.
I'll take her to bed.
Oh.
And Sachi, you have to go to bed that night. I need you to roll me a wisdom save, actually.
Oh god. Wisdom save? I have 0 on wisdom. Oh, there's a fucking nice roll.
You managed to stay. You're not scared, thankfully. You're scared,
Well,
but you're not scared enough to where you have to sleep with somebody else.
no, I
You
choose
are-
to sleep with Azalea in her loving arms.
All right, Azalea takes you. Azalea tries to take you to your. You're just like you kind of grab onto her and like no. And she's like, all right, fine. And she'll go into the room with you and just like kind of lay down in the bed next to you and just keep an eye on you.
That's cute.
The next morning, Sachi, you're still a little girl.
Yeah. Didn't expect that to change.
And at this time, I believe. Let me check remove curse because I want to make sure. I want to see if also. Okay, Azalea is also going to prepare remove curse, just in case.
Okay. That's what I get for trying to spice things up.
It's just you know. But as you Azalea will bring Azalea will bring little Sachi to your room.
Papa.
No. And then I'll just simply cast Remove Curse.
All right. I will say, I think because of how powerful the curse is, I need you to roll a wisdom check.
Not overly surprising. But Core is competent on his wisdom checks. It's just straight wisdom.
Yep, just straight wisdom.
Oof. Then I happen to roll 6 though.
Yep. You Sachi, for a moment you feel yourself start to get bigger, and then you get even smaller. You're now 2 years old.
What the?
Game, how much language is a 2-year-old now?
Jay can speak pretty decent too. I mean, basics,
Yeah.
but
Alright, I'll just check.
Help. Help.
Azalea will look to you. Maybe if we tried both casting it.
Help.
Very well. As long as this thing doesn't think that I am a biological creature, that could be its father.
Middle
Alright.
Papa.
Well, if this doesn't go right, he's gonna age out of existence.
Who knows?
Uh,
Alright, so
Jesus Christ.
how? Well,
Wait,
it's
wait.
okay.
Does nobody have like a fucking inspiration or something like that?
I will say,
You're the one with
Core-
inspirations.
Well, somebody else has. Somebody else can do something, right?
Core.
Oh.
I will say, Core. I can either have Azalea roll as well and add your two together to see if it beats the level of the spell, or you can have advantage.
Guardian
Probably
together
the
makes more
former.
sense. Yeah.
Because I'm not rolling very well at the moment, and even if you roll like a 12 or 13, that puts us in the mid 20s.
Well, luckily for you guys, by you guys I mean Sachi, Azalea got a 19, like on the die.
Nice.
Which is what you needed to
fun.
beat the curse. You needed it because you needed her additional points to go above. So as she is gonna wisely put you down, and then she's gonna Core and Azalea both cast the spell on you, and you can you see these Well, with Core you see like flame. These white flames go onto you, and with Azalea, these vines go around you, these radiant vines, and then after a moment, Sachi, you start growing taller and older until finally you are back to your normal age.
I'm back. You guys saved me.
Question: what about the potion she drank?
Oh no, I'm looking at that.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You rolled 8, right?
Yeah.
Sachi, you start getting older,
What? Huh?
and you realize the potion that you drank is now going into effect as you
Oh,
as you
no.
go up to 30 years old.
Come, please, Frida, give me the reverse potion.
That's prime MILF age.
30?
I will say she looks really good. For I would say Sachi. So you would need, in order, if you want to try to reverse it, you'll need a potion of 48.
I do have those.
Okay. Sachi, you'll need to roll another d10.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, you go back to your normal age, but then go a year younger to 21.
Well, I mean, this is about right. Wait, how long's our adventure been?
I think you've been traveling together for about a year.
Okay. Damn. So I'm pretty much back where I started.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks,
So yeah.
thanks everybody for your help. Thank you, Farina. Thank you, Core. Thank you, Azalea. Turtle Boy, if you're around, fuck you. Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't help.
It's because you stole from me.
I gave it back. I gave it right back. So I ain't stealing.
Well, did you learn a lesson, Sachi?
Yeah.
Probably not the
Unfortunately.
right one,
I
I'm
don't.
sure. But
All right. So we know what Core's done. We saw what Sachi tried to do. Farina, what would you like to do during the travel? Is there any major things you want to do?
Not that I can.
Okay. Then I will say, after a few days, you all reach this gigantic, probably that goes like this long river that seems to go probably about 3 miles wide. And you look, and it just seems to go on for miles. Just this whole large river of rushing water. Anyone who wants to can roll me a history check.
Actually, I'm not bad at that. Although I should roll
History.
2.
Wait.
I guessed
You
it
did!
on the dot.
Oh.
All right. Farina and Sachi, I'll say the other two, it takes you a moment, but you do eventually realize this. But Farina and Sachi will get a bit more. This is the Great Split River of Metora. This is a river that goes down the entirety of the continent, and legend says that Metora was once one large expanse, but something happened years and years ago that split it in two and created this gigantic river going down it. You could basically start at the top and you could eventually get to the bottom if you traveled down it.
This is massive, though. Like, that's the scale of this would be massive.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 miles wide, which is enormous for a river. Like with how big it is on the if you look on the map, like how big it is, like that, the fact that you can see it that big on the map is pretty sizable.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if those the single dot cities, like how big are the cities?
well, they're still sizable cities. It's just that's how I mark them.
But yeah,
Definitely.
but if the cities are the size of a dot, this is the size of like 3-4 cities wide.
But and you're at one of the smaller
An
parts of
ocean.
it. As you are passing, however, you see flying beside you all are a pod of sky whales.
Oh, so cute.
Didn't they attack us last time?
No, definitely not.
Well, these aren't killer whales. These are just standard whales, so like blue whales and stuff. But they have wings instead of fins.
Yeah, I have a few examples of whale wing bones. I probably utilize them in the second set of wings to stabilize my flight.
Core.
Yes.
you have the highest passive perception, so you're going to notice this first. You kind of feel yourself freeze up. You're not necessarily scared, but something feels off. Very off. As suddenly, you all watch as this gigantic talon reaches down and grabs several of those sky whales in its claws.
I'm probably gonna fail this, but yes, it is a bird.
I need anyone else. You all notice this now. As suddenly this giant talon grabs on to them. And this talon is so big it could probably grab multiple ships of your ship size
Huh.
in just one.
Which means we are probably off the menu.
As you all start to look up, you see this gigantic eagle, like a mixture of like a hawk or an eagle with like almost like stone looking feathers. And this bird, Sachi, you realize this is a rock, but this is not an ordinary rock. An ordinary rock.
It's a boulder.
Try
Ha.
again.
An ordinary rock's wingspan is about 200 feet.
Jesus.
This is about 30 times that size.
What?
As you see just this gigantic.
Wait, are you saying it's 6,000 fucking feet wingspan?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how big 6,000 feet is, Gavin?
Yeah.
More than a fucking mile.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
As you look up, you see this gigantic bird that dwarfs you by a bunch. This gigantic bird that's just flying above you in clouds. It does not notice you. It does not even care.
No, it notices us. It's impossible for something that large with eyes that big not to. It just doesn't care.
Yeah. It
'Cause
is.
we are too small to be any consequence.
Sachi, you then realize this could only be one thing. This is not an ordinary rock. This is the Stormbreaker rock.
Didn't they
Are
break
certain. Ha ha ha.
up?
This is one of the there are a number of like titanic creatures in Metora that are bigger than anything else. This is one of them. This thing is legendary because it is one of the thing you don't want to fight this thing. Let's put it that way.
Sure. So you think?
But the thing is, it will typically not attack. Like, and Corey, you kind of start to realize this, like what this is, because you've heard stories about this, and you know that from your days as a soldier, the Stormbreaker rock doesn't attack people. It's just a force of nature, really.
There, now I know at least a few things.
Yeah, but actually with that roll, you do remember one thing, and you realize this is actually really bad. Because there's one thing that this rock is known for besides its size and power. And it is the fact that
weather control.
Sort of. Wherever it flies, wild magic storms follow immediately.
Turtle, drop altitude now.
As with its beating wings, you all see a gigantic like wave of rainbow energy just surging toward. What do you do?
I listen to Core.
I've made peace. I've made peace with
He's
my
the one
death.
person I can trust.
All right,
Especially
Leo,
when
you
Core just basically gives out an order. Just-
Leo, you start to descend. Unfortunately, you're still going to be hit by this as you're falling. I need all of you to roll me a D100, please.
Go. Low's good. Low's good, right? Low's good.
We'll see. I gotta
Oh,
pull it up.
Jesus Christ! I hope Low's good.
I'm winning.
Wow, what the?
That's improbable.
Very impressive.
just for funsies. Nope. Still quite low.
Wow.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 rolls below 50.
let's see. All right, I'm gonna start with Sachi. Sachi, you feel normal, but you start to feel healthier. Weirdly
Yeah.
enough,
Damn.
as
Damn it, I feel healthy.
yeah, like nothing really noticeable happened. Oh no, Leo, I need you to roll me a D10, please. Okay, how tall is Leo?
6 foot.
Okay, you guys notice Leo start to grow in height as he grows to
Jesus.
6'4".
Only 4 inches, not much.
What she said.
Let's see.
Oh, I tried.
Core.
God damn it, not again. Something's wrong with my headset.
Uh-oh. Can you hear us? Ah, okay. I will skip to Farina. We're waiting on Core. Farina. Funny enough, you also feel healthy.
Okay.
You and Sachi got the same option. If you want for fun, I'll let one of you if you want to get something different.
I mean, what's gonna
Not
happen?
you, Leo, between the two of them. You don't know.
No, but is something terrible gonna happen?
Potentially.
There we go.
You won't know until you try.
Good point. It's true.
But
Alright, Farina. Oh my goodness! I need you to roll me a D10, please. Okay, how old is Farina?
20.
Jesus.
Farina starts to shrink as she becomes 5 years younger. You're now 15 years old.
Damn. I hope you save all those potions for yourself.
Okay,
No, that's
sorry.
fine. I'm not gonna mess around with that after what happened to you.
Yeah, sorry. Something's going kind of
No, you're
wacko
good.
right now.
Core.
You're rolling from the wild magic table just flat out, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I need you to pick one of your companions.
I picked the lizard.
I need you to pick another one of your companions.
Ah.
Can I pick the lizard every
Boo.
single time?
No,
Fine,
he
I
dies
picked
to
the
one of
lizard.
these.
Let him die.
I picked the lizard. I picked the cat. I pick.
Yeah,
I
let me
don't
just
know.
go ahead and tell you. You cast a
I know.
5th level magic missile.
I know.
We'll say pick.
I figured it out pretty quick.
Yeah, how many missiles do you get? Let's see, it's 3, and then you add 4. You get 7 missiles. Who do you hit? You pick the lizard and the cat.
I picked the lizard. I picked the cat. I really don't have too much. That's the problem with Core. He doesn't have too many emotions, so he just not really doesn't have any emotions. So he's not really angry at anybody. The cat's the only one that actually annoys him.
Okay, we're friends.
We can be friendly, and you still annoy me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just pick 5 more little randos, not like the basic little nothings that Core barely
Okay.
interacts with.
All right. We'll
The
say.
robots.
No,
So
robots still have have a higher position than most of the other crew members.
That's fair.
so suddenly these white missiles shoot out of Core and hit Sachi in the butt.
Is that considered a spell?
It is.
Can I do a counterspell?
You can.
Okay.
Okay,
What?
You
what?
counterspell
what?
it and it doesn't hit anybody.
Oh. Okay. Well, there you go. See,
Oh well,
I saved the
actually,
day.
you need to roll a check because it's if you're casting it. What level are you casting the spell at?
We'll just do. What do I know? What I don't know what level he's casting.
No,
his
you
spell at, right?
don't. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't know. So
I'll be a nice guy and I'll do a level 5.
okay, so you don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
So as Core starts to shoot out the missile, Sachi vanish.
You're welcome.
Now the fun part. I get to roll, and I'm gonna roll these on screen. I've got to roll for every one of your companions.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with Clunk. 27.
Doesn't really do much.
Yeah, his spells
I mean,
go faster.
It's an incredibly good one, but doesn't do much for us.
For Azalea, 64. Azalea suddenly a fog cloud starts spreading out from Azalea all over you.
Oh no.
At least we don't have to watch the rest of this.
Uh,
So if people die, we
Carly-
won't realize it.
Carly got an 87.
Is Carly the one I don't like? Which is
It's the Cardinal Aarakocra that you are mad at because you're a horrible boss.
oh, God forbid I don't want people to unionize.
Suddenly, Clunk starts to fly off the ground.
Bye, Clunk.
Whee!
Bye.
Oh no, he has control.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well then.
For Callista, 22. Okay, disadvantage on saving throws, so yeah. For Giali, 35. Oh, I have to roll a d10. Giali's hair starts to look more vibrant. Gray hairs disappear as he grows 9 years younger.
A lot of age.
How
A
old-
lot of
Oh,
age stuff.
this is nice. This is nice. I don't know
How
what his
old was
voice
he?
is. He was in his like 40s.
Okay.
Let's see. For who's left? Oh yeah, Thalia. 70. Oh no. Well, you don't see what else happens because you all suddenly disappear. As you all turn invisible.
Son of a bitch.
Everyone except for Thalia. She's like, what the? And I'm gonna not actually. I gotta know what happens to Malik because it's funny. 88.
That one's good.
I'm gonna re-roll it because it's funnier if I do.
Okay.
17. Okay.
There's your
Suddenly,
funny.
yeah. You guys can't see it, but you hear Malik. And feathers start to fly in the air.
You're a lizard. You don't have feathers.
No. Well, no, he just grew a beard of
What
feathers.
was 88?
Yeah. 88 was the fly on a creature. Like Clunk.
guess-
Like what happened to Clunk.
Yeah. You cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you.
But yeah,
You got a lot
so
of duplicates, even though there's 50 different ones.
so as you guys are descending, just a cavalcade of random occurrences occur, and eventually you are able to set down on land as you ride the rest of the storm out. You guys definitely shifted back and forth in the air as and it was not easy getting down, especially with all the randomness happening. Like Leo, it was kind of like when you turn invisible, just like ugh.
So, which of these are permanent?
None of them.
Technically none of them.
Well,
If
No, I take it back. The height change and the age change are permanent.
Yeah,
Well-
I guess.
technically speaking, all of them, if you cast a spell magic, it gets rid of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
guess
that's what a friend of
never-
mine told me.
Oh, I've never really looked
If
that
you- if
deep
you
into
do what?
Wild Surge magic.
If you use dispel magic, it will get rid of the magic effect. So, like, if somebody casts dispel magic on Farina, she'll go back to her normal age.
So here.
But you can choose to keep it if you want. So, if Leo wants to stay 6'4" and be taller,
No
he
reason,
can.
no reason why not.
It
Yeah.
doesn't say yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being able to be undone.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, we can say it's permanent, but I mean, you guys have potions, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
let's
there's
just.
Do you want to try to drink your aging potion? 'Cause I
No,
think you had
no.
one more.
I'm fine. Like 15, 20, but it's a big difference.
You're not an adult, so you can't drink anymore.
I don't drink anyway. At least I don't think I did.
How tall were you at 20? However,
Where's my height? I'm listed as 5'8", so I guess I'll be like maybe a couple of inches
Probably.
shorter. But
not even
yeah,
at
like
20.
pretty much done growing.
Yeah, you might grow like half an inch, but at 20 you're basically done.
Yeah, but at 15, maybe it'll be just a couple short.
15, yeah, you'd probably shrink a few inches.
yeah. So you were definitely shorter. I think you're probably shorter than Sachi.
Huh. Damn.
How tall is Sachi?
Yeah. How tall was Sachi? Actually, that's a good question.
5'3".
Not that short.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
not.
let's just
That,
say
yeah.
I'm 5.
Farina is closer
now.
to you in your height, but Farina
Probably.
definitely looks a lot younger. She's lost like the maturity in her face, and
Since you're younger, are you still a high priestess, or did you lose that?
oh no.
No, I don't think I can lose that.
Just I don't know if there's like an age requirement.
They trained us since we were kids.
No, fair enough.
It's not age limit.
um.
But yeah, I'll just keep it the way this is.
All right.
It's more fun that way instead of just getting rid of everything.
Sir.
So now you have a teenager in the group.
Still not. She's still not the youngest though.
Okay, when a mommy cultsman likes somebody and a daddy cultsman
Oh
likes
no.
somebody?
I'm not that young.
Okay.
You gotta learn about the Aarakocra and the Thrycreen.
Why? Why would you want to run those two?
um,
One of them is a multi-winged bird plane of air. The other is a man-eating and multi-limbed insectoid.
but eventually, the Stormbreaker Rock passes, and you guys walk. And it takes a while for it to disappear, but eventually, probably that evening, it does
So
disappear.
does that rock just naturally cause this, or what?
From what you know, Sachi and Core, yep, it just does it.
I'll be damned.
Well, I feel
It's annoying.
what did like Heldy do? Like Sachi just Heldy, like what was
They
that?
didn't really do it. What? Yeah, they do anything right? It just felt like good, right?
Yeah, Sachi. So Sachi's was basically she gains 5 HP at the start of every turn.
Yeah. Wow, that was pretty. I mean, I liked it. I don't know how everybody else did, but
Honestly,
Yeah,
I should have made Sachi younger. It'd be funny.
oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, but I will say, after that passes, you guys are eventually able to get back into the air. It does delay your travel by a day, but after the rest of your journey, and you can see in the distance, you see this large plateau, this large mesa, and you see this large canyon nearby, and you realize the town you see on this mesa is the city you've been traveling towards.
We made it.
You are all in the desert now. It is not really a sandy desert so much as it's a dirt desert. It is very hot. It is very humid. It is very dry. It is like if any of you I don't know where you guys have been, so I don't know how to. It basically be like going to Arizona or like deep Texas,
Texas.
New Mexico, stuff like that.
I've seen enough movies, so
It's very dry. It has not rained since you all kind of entered this province. And as you all see,
Where are the Gerudos?
it's not that. You're actually in the wrong province for that.
Oh, damn.
The Gerudos are in the sandy desert.
That's fair.
But as you all see your destination, I believe that is where we're going to end the session tonight.
Okay.
So next time we will be heading into the High Shear, and we will really be setting into the final arc. What awaits you there? You'll find out.
Excited.
So, I do apologize for the shorter session.